This week's Parsha is Parshas Terumah. Parshas Terumah discusses the different vessels in the temple, the Beis HaMikdash. One of those kalim, one of those utensils was the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark, which contained within it the luchos, the tablets. On top of this box, which contained the tablets, there was two figures made of gold. They looked like keruvim, cherubs. Now, the Rashi says that these figures looked like children. They had the faces of children, innocent, angelic faces. This is not the first time, actually, that the verse refers to a type of angel called a keruv. In the first parsha in the Torah, in Parshas Bereshis, when Adam and Eve were thrown out, expelled from Gan Eden, the protectors of the entrance to Gan Eden, the verse states, were also keruvim, cherubs. There Rashi, though, says that keruvim are, these type of angels are, malachei chavala, angels of destruction. So the contradiction is glaring. In Parshas Bereshis, Rashi says that keruvim, this type of angel, are angels of destruction, while here Rashi seems to describe them as having faces of children, angelic, innocent faces. Moshe Mordechai Epstein, who was the Rosh Yeshiva, the head of the Yeshiva of Slobodka in Europe, said the following, just as parenthetically, Moshe Mordechai Epstein and his yeshiva were the reason that we have a yeshiva system in America. In the 1950s, 1940s, almost every single one of his disciples became a great leader in America when the war broke out in Europe and they came to America. So anyway, Moshe Mordechai Epstein says that a child has tremendous potential. That potential can go either for good things or for evil things, and their potential for destruction is tremendous. And the more a person sees in a child, and when they're a child, that they are angels of destruction, that they seem to have a path, a wake of devastation behind them where they're destroying everything or being not obedient or being hard to discipline, so on, that's not an indication that the child does not have potential. In fact, that is an indication that their potential is greater. And the means to channel that energy is through chinuch, through education, child rearing, focusing our energy on those children. Because those children, the most unruly children, they will become, with proper rearing, people who are great in Torah and people who are great in mitzvahs. And that's why the same keruvim, the same type of angels that are referred to as angels of destruction, are also the same angels which we see on top of the Holy Ark, which have faces of children. Because that innocence of children, which sometimes has the result of destruction, is not an indication of a failed child, but instead the indication of great potential. The question of this week's parsha is, at the beginning of the parsha, it talks about that Hashem wants everybody to donate materials and so on for the Beis HaMikdash, for the construction of the temple and its vessels. And the verse uses the following language: Mi'es kol ish asher yidvenu libay. From anybody, any person who has a donative heart, who wants to give, who truly wants to give. The question is that if Hashem told them to give, and they had to give, that was their responsibility to donate the materials, and they had a very close relationship with Hashem, much closer than any other generation. They felt Hashem's presence. What type of donative heart? And donative heart, by the way, means voluntarily. A person is doing it at his own free will. How can you call that voluntary when a person is told by God himself to do something? That's not voluntary. That's involuntary, if anything, forcing you to do something. So why does the pasuk refer to say that the people that should give are those who have a donative heart? No one has a donative heart. Hashem told them to do it. That's why they're doing it. Have a good Shabbos.